Christmas is in trouble. Let's go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Merry Christmas, Devin and Matilda. It's a pleasure to talk to you today. How's everyone feeling?
Great. How are you?
Good, good. Hey, Devin, don't be humble, man. I got a chance to interact with you at D23, so I know you have a lot of charisma, man. So let it all hang out here, all right?
Let's go.
Yeah, loosen up. Hey, but no, seriously, I love that you two characters really have strong personalities. Almost at times seems kind of opposite. But nonetheless, an important job to be handled as we need to declare who's going to be our next Santa Claus. Could you talk about in terms of stepping into these roles and how much of these characters are actually sort of reflections of who you are?
I think Noel is a lot like me in terms of his energy, and he's always fun loving and kind of smart, but doesn't always show it sometimes. So like that little glimpse of it is kind of cool. So Noel is a lot like me, but there's also some parts where he's different. He's an elf. He's 1,000 years old. I'm not playing a kid, even though I'm a kid. So it was a little difficult, but it was really fun to be able to play Noel.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I love my character Betty. We definitely have a lot of similarities, but like a lot of differences. Like Devin was saying, I'm not 1,000 years old. I don't have no sense of humor. I think I have a little bit of humor and I like to laugh. But we're similar in that, like, some might say Betty's bossy. I wouldn't say that, but some might say that, and some might say I'm bossy.
Which not.
I like to say I'm a leader and instead of bossy, but so I guess we're both leaders. Let's say that.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Now, being a part of this franchise, this very iconic franchise, very synonymous with my childhood, and looks like you two, as I hope we're going to get a lot more of this going forward, looks like you two are part of the core nucleus going forward, which means we have a meshing of the new cast and a lot of folk kind of returning, some cameos and all that other sorts of stuff. Have you all had a moment where you kind of pinch yourself realizing that you're stepping into this very gigantic fan base of a series?
I think for me, the first time I really felt that was when I walked on set and I saw everything, I saw the Christmas lights, the hallway, I saw everything. And I was just like, I'm a part of this now. This is crazy. And so it's really an honor, to continue the legacy of it, but also put my own spin on it and be a part of it as well. So it's really cool.
Yeah, like Devin was saying, I don't think I realized the scale. Like I had only seen it on screen, when you watch TV, it kind of feels like your thing, your personal thing to you, because you're like alone or with your family and you're like watching it on the screen. And then you realize, oh my gosh, there's so many people who also feel that way. And then you step on set, there's a huge crew and a huge cast, and it takes so many different people. So I was pretty overwhelmed, but very excited.
Yeah, I gotta say, you two also dropped one of the biggest Easter eggs very early in this by mentioning Bernard, and fans, the loyalists are looking to see how this all is going to intertwine. Knowing that you were going to have that importance of it, what were sort of your thoughts?
I'm glad that he's back. That he's mentioned. So, I hope that the fans will love him, just as much now as they did back then. And it was, I'm really happy that happened.
I mean, Bernard's iconic, so I'm really glad that he's back. But I'm also glad that he's not head elf again, because Betty is head elf. That is who she is, and he can never take that away from her. So, yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I cannot wait. That's all I've been thinking. I only seen the first 2 episodes. Like I said, I cannot wait to see the meshing of this trio here. So, folks, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Happy holidays. And as I mentioned, come November 16th, when the first episode drops on Disney Plus, I'll be along for the ride. And hopefully we get a lot more seasons of this and seeing you all a lot longer down the line.
Thank you.